All right, on today's episode of Lamb Vinsky's Garage, you guessed it, we picked up another Sweptline. Who doesn't love these things? This one's a 70 flavor, Camper Special, D200, two-wheel drive. Look at them beautiful hubcaps. 318 automatic. And she's pretty straight, other than a little bit of rust down in these corners. This door. But the rust is all from the multiple sets of mirrors they had on this fine ride. But she's pretty straight. It's pretty shocking, really. I mean, even look at those taillights. What a beaut. We have a lot of extra parts with this one. I mean, this thing was loaded for bear. Somebody was going to turn this thing into a hot rod or something. Flowmasters, bigger drive line. I mean, enough gasket sets we could rebuild the world. I mean, there's a 5-gallon sandblasting kit in here. So, extra rocker panels. This rocker's toast. Well, at least in that spot it is. But, I mean, look at all this stuff. It's just a treasure trove of goodies. Pretty cool Mopar air cleaner. And somebody must have had a garage sale or something, just bought a box of a whole bunch of stuff and just left her in here. So, we'll get to go through that later. I think these are head gaskets. But, man, this thing's just a peach. Pretty hard to argue with it, I can say that. I haven't done anything to it yet. I haven't even washed it. It's still all green and slimy. But look at this. Oh, come on, open the door. There you go. Brand new Holley Street Dominator 4-barrel intake for a small block. There was an Auga horn in here. I mean, there's all the chrome trim, the bumper guards. There's another dash up there. The glove box is hanging out around right there somewhere. I mean, the seat's not even in half bad shape. This rocker's good. And the door panel's up there. But look at them emblems, too. Ooh, isn't that special? Let's pop the power barn. See what she looks like under here. Brand spanking new Edelbrock 4-barrel with another Holley Street Dominator aluminum intake. I mean, whew, somebody really loved this old girl. The last tabs on it were 2019. They told me they quit driving it because of brake issues and wiring issues. And don't we love wiring issues? Those are our favorite, so... Everything needs brakes, so that's no surprise around here. But man, look at this. She's just a peach. We finally got a little break in the weather. It's been mighty nasty lately, so... We got some time to work on this old girl, and we'll see if she makes smoke pretty soon. I hope so. Well, it seems like we're just getting a treasure trove out of this truck. There's... brand new Fram filter, not my favorite, but hey, it's new and it fits this, so who cares? Attack, good set of sun visors. The whole kit, even the valve covers too. There's that brand new Street Dominator. There's even an Auga horn in here. Wiper fluid bag, an American flag, Prospector emblems. There's the old distributor. There's gaskets new in the package. I mean, this thing just keeps giving. And I haven't got a whole ton of it out yet, but at least now you can get in on the driver's side. Well, I got everything out of the cab. And I think that might be a Little Red Express air cleaner. Maybe. I don't know. It's a cool looking air cleaner and it's 4-barrel. Well, look at this box of just cool stuff. There's a fuse for GM cars and adapters for your hitch and plug and a flush kit, battery hold downs, cores for tires. I mean, shucks, for 99 cents. This has got to be probably the 90s. Somewhere in there. There's a steering wheel puller kit. I mean, there's a lot of stuff. It's pretty neat. A battery hold down or a picker-upper, you know, one of them. Here's what are you? This is a windshield washer tubing kit. That's pretty cool. 7 feet. Radio suppressor, grease fittings. Ooh, a pinstripe kit. Now, we just might have to use that. There's a lot of cool stuff in here. A lowering kit. Oh, man. Adjustable. Whew. I mean, this thing's just sweet. A thermostat. More grease fittings. What is that? Huh. It's just the gift that keeps on giving. All the belts you could ever ask for. Pretty cool. Ooh, plug wires. Huh. We'll have to see how many is in there. See if they're any good. Tire core deal. An oil filter wrench. Let's see. Borg Warner. What do you... Oh, a dimmer switch. Cotter pin kit. What is this? Ooh. It's an antenna for a 67 Beetle. Well, that's something you don't see every day. Custom top mount even. Huh. I looked at all of these gasket kits, and they're from the 90s, but hey, there's brand new valve cover gaskets and a tranny pan gasket, and there's a whole bunch of stuff in here you could use. There's all the trim that goes around the top. Well, you can't see it, the hood's up. But it goes around the top, the fancy trim on like the customs. And 2 brand new rockers. I mean, gosh, this truck's going to pay for itself just in the parts that's in it. That's crazy. I've been looking at this wiring and there's just a whole lot of mess. So we'll probably address that before we really do anything else. But yeah, that trim I was talking about goes up here. And we found this really neat lamp. A cool desk lamp. I like the color. Kind of a throwback. It looks old-ish, I guess. I don't know. But look at this seat. Oh, come on. There you go. That seat is in great shape other than this rip. Man. Well, that's that sandblasting kit with a whole bunch of sand. Tie rod. I found the glove box. It was over here. But, she's a little bit of a Flintstone model. She's got the floor delete. So we'll just... Yeah, it'll be alright. She'll be fine. I'm really excited to get to working on this thing. She's pretty neat, if you ask me. I'm happier than a clam. But man, it's cool. So the last time I worked on this fine ride was 2 months ago. We moved it. I know it's in the same spot, in the same setup, but I moved it. Now it's back over here. So we got the wiring, I think, sorted out. It fires. It rolls over and it fires, but it's so far out of time. I gotta time it now. It's way, way out. So, but you see the wiring's cleaned up. And we'll see if we can make this thing run. It's been probably a month and a half since I've touched it. I got so frustrated with it, we just pushed it to the other end. So now it's time to get to working on it again. Let's see if I can get some footage of trying to get this thing started. We'll see. If I don't, it'll be running now. Alrighty, boys and girls. Well, it appears that I have lied to you. But, on the bright side, Now it does run. So, I'll show you what we did here. If I can remember how to get that open. So, the distributor that was in it was a brand spanking new one from TPS or something, Total Performance Systems or something like that. And the old one, which is now installed, was in a box inside the truck. So we decided to look at it, and what it was, the new distributor was supposed to have a high output coil and was supposed to bypass the ballast resistor. Well, they had it wired up not like that. So now, when we tried to rewire it, because we didn't know that one didn't need a ballast resistor, it needed a coil and stuff, it wouldn't work. So I got the other distributor, we put it in this morning, and now it runs great. I mean, we jumped the starter and bam, first shot, she fired right off. And it's got good oil pressure. I put my gauge on it because we didn't have the dash wired up yet. I could probably put it back in. I don't know why this one's off. It's a little strange, but yeah, let's fire this thing up real quick. I'm going to wash this one too. In case you guys didn't see the other video, I'm going to use that 30-second cleaner and clean this thing up because it is grimy. I mean, just look at that. But anyways, let's see about getting this thing started. She should fire right up, I'm thinking. But yeah, look at that. Talk about easy peasy. I haven't changed on the oil or anything yet. I didn't want to do that before it ran, so. I mean, listen to that. The thing just purrs. Didn't pump the throttle, nothing, and it's been cold for probably an hour. Whew. I mean, that's pretty tough to beat. I'm thinking anyways. Listen to that. Oh yeah. Started getting some of the crap out of the back. There was new mufflers, an old dual exhaust system, the driveline. There's a complete system here from manifolds back with tailpipes, Flowmaster mufflers. I mean, phew. But anyways, let's get this thing moved over to the wash station and get her cleaned up again. Well, I got her moved over here, but she's got breakage. You see, she comes down, but it acts kind of like a park brake, you know? So, she moves though, and it stops. So that's a bonus. Let's just walk around this thing again and show you how grimy it is. The camera makes it look less grimy than it is, but she's green. I think it's been setting longer than the guy said, but you know what? That's okay. We'll get her cleaned up in just a minute. We'll get that green stuff and grime and crap just blowing off of there. It'll work great. Believe you me. Let's get her washed. Alright, she's wet now. This is what we're going to be spraying on here, and I think I may just turn this into a little washing montage. What do you guys think sounds good today? Blues? That's what I'm thinking. So here you go. fellers, check this out. She shined up pretty exquisite, if I do say so myself. This was literally just 30-second cleaner and a mitt and water. That was it. I didn't put anything else on it. I just cleaned it with that. I didn't even wash it with soap. I mean, there's still some green and stuff in there, but man, I don't want to spend all day out here. We've got a big storm coming that's going to lock us in for a couple of days, so just check this thing out, though. It cleaned up really nice. It's a shame the doors rotted so bad. But you know what? That's okay. In life, a little rain must fall. But anyways, check it out. No more grime around the gas cap. Whew. Leaks a little bit of water, but you know what? It's old, so I'm okay with it. But anyways, I think that's probably going to be the end of this video and the end for this truck, because it's probably going to be going to somebody else's house. Thank you for watching and have a nice day.